In this video, I'll be going over how to subtract mixed numbers with borrowing. When you are working with an expression with mixed numbers, subtracting another number with a bigger fraction, you will need to borrow from the first mixed number in order to complete the subtraction. And the first step is to make sure that we have the common denominator for both fractions. Then we want to proceed with the borrowing of the first mixed number. Then we can proceed with subtraction. And lastly, we will simplify if necessary. And below are two examples, and we'll be going over each one. For the first one, we have 8 and 1/4 minus 4 and 1/2. So what we'll do is go ahead and write them out. 8, 1/4, and then we want to minus 4 and 1/2, like so. Now they don't have the same denominator, so we need to make them the same denominator first. And the second mixed number we can multiply by 2, and that will give us 4 and 2/4. And the top would be 8 and 1/4. So that's how we will rewrite it. Now we see that this first mixed number is 1/4 and the second mixed number is with 2/4. Since the first fraction is smaller to the second mixed number, and therefore we need to borrow. So the borrowing process requires to convert 8 to 7. So basically we're borrowing 1 from 8. So that makes the fraction 4/4 plus the 1/4, and that becomes 7 and 5/4. 7 and 5/4 is how we rewrite it after we borrow. Then we want to proceed with subtraction, so we're going to bring this over. And now we can proceed with subtraction because now we have common denominator. And all we gotta do is take the 5 minus the 2, give us 3/4. Then we have 7 minus 4, which is 3. So 3 and the 3/4 would be the answer for number 1. Now for the second example, we have 6 2/5, and then we want to minus it, and then we want to subtract a 3 and a 2/3. So for this one, we need to convert both fractions so that they have a common denominator. So we have 5 and 3, so we're going to multiply the denominator by 3, and then the numerator by 3 up here. For the one below, 3 will times by 5, and the numerator times by 5. And if we go ahead and rewrite this, we will have 6 and 6/15 minus 3 and 10/15. Now we have the same situation where the numerator is smaller. Now we need to borrow 1 from 6, so it would become 5, and then it would be 15/15 plus the 6/15 from here. Then that would give us 5 and 21/15 after borrowing. Now we're ready to subtract. So we're going to bring down 3 and 10/15. 21 minus 10 becomes 11/15, and 5 minus 3 is 2. And so our final answer is 2 and 11/15. So these two are examples of how you would subtract mixed numbers with borrowing. You want to make sure both mixed numbers have the same denominator. Then you want to borrow from the first one. And after you borrow one, you will subtract. And lastly, simplify if needed. Hopefully this is helpful to you, and thank you for watching.